looks like we're live now. Hopefully that fixed the problem. If it didn't, let me know. All right. Let's go on my channel. Share. Copy link. Paste to Discord. I hate this. This is why I don't like Stream Elements. Stream Elements just does this sometimes. Okay. Let's go. Back into the workout. Sweet. Okay. Appreciate the help, y'all. It's frustrating. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm really sorry. Please post something in chat if it's working. All right. Let's go. That's 8. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Because sometimes Stream Elements is just going to decide, hey, fuck you, I'm not working. Let's move to calves. Balance, come on. All right, next set, we're gonna do high bar. And we're gonna put our heels up on 25-pound plates. So that's, you can see the plates on the ground. The idea here is to make this set more quad dominant. Really focus on that. We'll go from there. Now, in general, high bar squat is not as easy as low bar squat. Really depends on who you're talking about. As far as I'm concerned, the weight is still the same, so they count equally. I don't think low bar squat is like a sumo deadlift where you are physically, I guess it kind of is like a sumo deadlift. Now, I don't like the sumo deadlift, but I do like low bar squat. This is what I go with. Huh. Looks like chat's deciding not to work this morning. Thanks, ENB. Thanks, Nicole. Yeah, I'm getting absolutely buckus on the Stream Elements chat, so I'll be checking this phone. Frustrating. I don't care that much. It is what it is. All right, so we have 2 more sets of back squat. Then we got 3 sets of front squat. Now the front squat, in tandem with doing all this high volume work, the front squat we're only going to do at 185, and to do that, we're going to go higher reps. Probably, again, looking in that 10 to 15 rep range. Usually with 225, I can hit 6 reps, so 185 should have no problem for 10. Okay, let's get ready for this. Disconnected. That's just my Bluetooth headphones. Why did it turn Bluetooth off? There we go. Yeah, my phone's being all kind of, just having all sorts of tech difficulties this morning. As it is. Stream's working now, that's what matters. Ping me if it fails again, okay? Definitely hit that like button if you already did. I appreciate it, but I need to figure out the right song for this. Let's go Unchained by Van Halen. That ought to do. All right, so we're gonna hit this for high bar. Again, we're slightly elevating our heels, and these plates are too far forward. You want them right. Your heels are going to be on the front ends of the plates, so you want the plates to be just about at a place where, right, when you're at the top end, the bar is not going to hit the rack. I've done that on bench, and it's annoying. I've done that on squat, and it's scary. Especially at heavier weights, right? That can cause an imbalance. And then you've got an unbalanced 315, on the top of your shoulders that could fall off. That's dangerous. So making sure placement is correct is key. Okay, enough chat. No, I don't need the flashlight on. Turn that off. Yeah, after the tech difficulties, I feel like I got out of the zone. Now I got to try and give myself a minute to try and get back in it. Ugh. I think also, instead of going down to 275 for the last set, we're going to stick with 315 the whole way through. I'm not looking to do a super squat style set at the end. If I'm still hitting set to 12 by set 4, that's plenty of volume. I'll try, obviously, get a AMRAP it. I'll go towards failure at the sixth set. Not this one. I'll still have a couple reps in reserve, but the set after this on squats, we'll go to failure. Okay, here we go. Please def check me on these because I don't normally do high bar all that often. Shit, I forgot to end the set timer. At 6 minutes of rest count as a set. Fuck. All right, come on, focus. Come on. Oh, come on, come on! Get up there. Nice. That was solid. That felt good. All right, move the calves. Change. Nothing stays the same. On chain. The ground. Oxygen, come on. All right. That was solid. That was good. All right, 7 on a high bar. We will take that every time. So, we're going to sit just for a moment because now comes the hardest set. This is the final set. We're going to try and go AMRAP. Those you don't know, stands for as many reps as possible. Form is key. Do not want to break form. But this is the one where it may be a 2-minute set. This is going to be hard. But that's where the gains come from. It says last 5, where you're really breathing really hard at the top end. That felt good, though. That felt real good on the high bar. Definitely felt my quads straining on that last one in a good way. Oh, don't tell me it's busted again. Why is my stream scuffing so bad this morning? All right. There we go. Cool. We're working. Flash is on. Yeah. Sorry. Turn that off. Okay. God, we've been going for almost 50 minutes. Only done 5 sets of squats. And granted, also done 6 sets of calves and 2 sets of raider pulls. And we've had tech difficulties, so there are some reasons. Okay, I'm gonna try and psych myself up for this. I would like at bare minimum 15 here. I should have no problem getting at least 15. And you're gonna say to yourself, well, Bull, you've only hit 14 as your peak so far on the second set. How on earth are you gonna get 15 on the sixth? Well, this is again an AMRAP set. So when you're going for volume, you don't want to be going to failure on every single set. Your central nervous system just isn't going to be able to take that for 6 sets. It's too much volume. Um, and there are benefits to doing super squat style 1 set AMRAP, or really 1 set of 20 at a weight you normally only work 10 at. Just forces you to go at it a lot harder. But you just can't replicate that over 6 sets, no matter how hard you try. It's just not, your body is not physically capable of that. So, yeah, I'm going to try for 15 here. So, as a reference point, my best super squats attempt is 20 reps successfully completed at 330 pounds. So, this being my 6th set, I can already feel some soreness. Again, if I'm hitting 15, I'm feeling pretty good about that. A general guidepost for me, as I found, is that if I can get to 12 sets without taking a major break to try and breathe more, I can get to 20. If I can get to 8 reps without taking a major break to try and breathe more, I can get to 15. So the key is going to be hitting that first 8 with fire and intensity. And then after that, it's just a willpower game, which is easy. Weirdly, I know that says it's easy, but you get to a certain point where it's almost your body. It's almost like a hypnosis where your body's kind of just a puppet on a stream, or a puppet on a string. All right. So we're gonna Stephen Smith, how you doing? So we're gonna go ahead and psych ourselves up for this and play the right track. Normally I reserve this for super squats, but I think today deserves it. The track is Dominance and Submission by Blue Oyster Cult. All right, I'm gonna take just one more minute. I know I'm taking a long time in between sets, but I'm taking very little time between the calf set and the raider pull, and the squat. So a little more time here is okay, especially if I'm going AMRAP. All right, I'm gonna relax, lock in, and hit it. I am relaxed. My whole body is warm. will be time. 9. 'Nope. Raiders. Raiders. I should take more breaths. Fuck. I had more in me. All right. What we learned there. Needed more time at the top. I had 16, maybe even 17 or 18 in me, but I rushed it. I absolutely rushed it. Ah, that's dissatisfying. I got impatient. I got 15. I had more. I just had to control it, and I didn't. Fuck. Well, it is what it is. I'm cooked on the heavy stuff, though. We gotta go. It's time for front squats. So, for this, rolling down to 185. I re-rack the weight. Throw on quarters. Oh, God. But yeah, my abs hurt. Obviously, my legs hurt. Elbows hurt. Rib cage hurts. Back hurts. All of it. Everything beneath my neck is killing me right now. Which is exactly what a high volume, heavy breathing squat should do. I want to say I was under the bar for at least 90 seconds there. Again, should be at least 2 minutes before failure. I got impatient. I rushed it. That's my fault. Again, if I had taken the proper 4, 5, 6, even 10 seconds in between my 15th, I believe, was the final rep, and that failed 16th, I would have gotten it. Just didn't give my body enough oxygen uh, to do what it was capable of doing. So that was a mental mistake on my part, and those happen. It's not ideal. You want to limit those as best as you can, but when they happen, you know, you don't want to beat yourself up over it. It's okay to be mad about it, but don't want to let negative attitude influence the rest of your workout. So frustrating. Neem, you know you're alive, so no Twitch notification. Look, bro, I've been doing this on YouTube for months. Um, I even posted a video to my Twitch channel that shows I've moved to YouTube. I don't know how else to inform my audience. The last Twitch video I posted on my account is, hey, I moved to YouTube. You know what? I got it. Tomorrow, I'll try to go. No, that won't work. Yeah, see, the trouble is I don't really want to switch back to Twitch on OBS. It's going to cause all sorts of glitches and errors. Yeah. Now, I wish there was, I don't know how else to reach my Twitch audience. I've tried, again, the last video I made was for them. You know what? I've got it. I'll change the background to say I have moved to YouTube. I've moved. Maybe that'll help. You should have tweeted or something. Yes, you get all your news from Twitter. I refuse to use Twitter. I did post it on my Discord channel, but for whatever reason, a lot of my audience refuses to do that. Steven Smith, you're the Punisher, by the way. Oh, well, welcome in. Welcome in. Good to have you. The pun is sure. But, okay. So, for those of you who don't know, also, I'm doing consultations and advice now. So, if you're looking for advice, be it finance, fitness, whatever, diet, write into me at askmolemuscle@gmail.com. If you want extra content, come talk to me, askmolemuscle@gmail.com. I can arrange that. But I'm no longer streaming on Twitch. But the reason I made the switch, I've talked about this again, but I'll repeat myself one more time. The audience and outreach I can get on YouTube is just bigger. Twitch is primarily, I don't want to call it OnlyFans for gamers, but it's basically OnlyFans for gamers at this point. YouTube's got more potential, more broad audience. I care more about teaching people and helping people. And if I can reach more people on YouTube than Twitch, makes more sense. As well as modeling career, what would happen every time I tell people who met me through modeling is, oh, I don't do social media, but I stream on Twitch. The response is, well, what's Twitch? And I got tired of explaining it. So everybody knows what YouTube is. All right, let's go. We want at least 10 here. Deeper, come on. You know, Neem, there's no reason you can't tweet for me. You can't post a tweet saying, hey, if anybody else liked that bull muscle fella, he moved to YouTube. If you really want to help, multi-streaming, was it something you consider? Not really. I did. Remember, I'm doing this on a mobile phone, so it's already difficult enough. And for those of you who were here earlier, we had Stream Elements glitch out on us. It's already difficult enough to get it to work properly with one application. Multi-streaming is just, it's something I don't think I have the tech to do at the moment. I think when I fix my tower computer, and I'm working on that, I'll try it on that. So it's got a lot more computing power than my laptop or my mobile phone. But on my mobile phone, no, I can't multi-stream. That's gonna torch the battery. It's gonna overburden the phone, and then the quality gets poor for everybody. Good question, though. Good question. Okay. Fuck. Let's see. We've still got 2 more sets of that, 3 sets of good mornings, leg curls, leg extensions, abs, and pause goblet squats. Must be an Apple. Nah. It's a Samsung, actually. The mobile streaming rig. The real issue is that YouTube streaming app is garbage. Doesn't allow me to use Bluetooth through my headset. So it's an automatic no-go because it means the audio quality is atrocious. And then Twitch's app also has its own set of problems. Stream Elements has a set of problems too, but it seems to be the best option. Do that. Good point. You can't. I was saying just post on your own account that, you just say on your own account, Neem, hey, I really like this streamer, but he's moved to YouTube. If anybody was looking for bull muscles content, here it is. You do that on your own account. I'm not sure. Maybe I will do a Twitter or something like that down the road. It's run by people I trust in management and such. But I know I'm not going to do it. All right, I need music for this next set. Streamlabs. Recommend Streamlabs C. I tried Streamlabs several years ago, and I ran into a horrendous number of issues. You should talk about this on my Discord channel as well, because we've got other people in there trying to help improve things. That's the way to do it. All right, let's go Run with the Devil by Van Halen. Back's starting to get a bit sore, so I just need to be careful here. Shouldn't be for front squats. It's really just fatigue at this point. That last set, again, y'all saw I went to failure. I shouldn't have failed at 15, but I still failed. When you go to failure, I mean, you're pushing your body to a limit. All right, here we go. Fucking hell. That's it. I quit on myself there. Fuck. Yeah, it's my central nervous system at this point. Be shot. They're distracting, call me care. Turn off the music in the gym. Uh, I mean, for me, it helps a ton, but to each their own. Um, I will say, for the most part, gym music sucks. A lot of the time, it's like 2010s pop. Like, I'm sorry, no. Katy Perry and Bruno Mars are not good workout music. But I will say, if someone's playing Slayer or Metallica in the gym, and you're asking them to turn it off, maybe you should just wear headphones with nothing in them. Yeah, I could revisit Streamlabs. Um, I'll write that down. Does Stream Elements or does Streamlabs allow restreaming or multi-streaming? Actually, Neem, if you could look that up for me, that would actually be extremely helpful. I have no way of knowing. If you could use Stream Labs to do a multi-stream, I'd consider that. Up to date, current popular 2024 music. First silence when I'm working out. If you're overdoing it, can't it be dangerous? Yes, but you'll notice that's why I'm down to 185. Normally, I'm 205, 225. Uh, it's not easy, but one of my traits for working out is that I like to go on the higher volume side. Today is a high volume day in particular. So yeah, it's just a lot of effort, but that's where the gains come from. I mean, I like to borrow a lot of my workout, both exercises and philosophy from guys like Bill Kazmaier and Roger Estep, the famous powerlifters in the 1970s, because they didn't have a lot of the tech and knowledge that we have in 2024. What they did was just work harder, and anyone can just work harder. So yes, overdoing it can be dangerous, but the more experience you get as a lifter, Stephen, the closer you can get to that overdoing it point without causing safety risks. Because I've lifted for 16 years, it's a lot easier for me to know where that point is and really push up close to it. Because the truth is, the closer you get to that failure point, the more gains you end up getting. So you want to do that. All right. Yeah, Neem, that would be if you can figure out whether or not you can dual or multi-stream uh, to um, Streamlabs, that may be worth looking into. All right, let's go. What do we want here? Let's go. Let's go hair metal, something 80s. Oh God. Yeah, quads are shot, hammies are shot, glutes are sore but not shot, lower back is shot. That's good. Come on, we got this. This is the final squat set with barbells anyway. Strong like bull. Finish strong. Come on. I'd rather have a little more oxygen, make it a bit looser. Strong like bull. We can get 10 here. I just have to want it. Here we go. I'm on. 3 more. 7. Sir. Fuck. Killing me. All right. Good mornings. Good is all you need, but you don't wanna know. Cold is all you need. So when it gets hot, you're freezing cold. All right. So now, good morning. Good mornings are for low weight. Good mornings are you get in a low bar squat position. You barely bend your knees. Just basically keep them from being locked. You come down with the torso. Keep your back neutral and stretch the hammies. All right. I'm going to do one from the back end view. The next two you'll see from the side view. Give you a good idea how to do this exercise. It's a killer as a good finisher, but you have to know how to do it properly. Otherwise, you don't want to be hurting yourself. And do not do good mornings at heavy weight. Under no circumstances should you do that. Let's go. Make sure to look up too. Like look forward, don't look down. Keep your abs engaged. But you don't wanna know. Okay, go put y'all over here for the next two. Give the side profile view so you understand what it is that I'm doing. More than one angle. Okay. Listening, check out Drain Tsunami, Acid Bath Line on Chain, Turnstile, M Squared 42. Welcome on in. Thanks for the chat. You multi-stream, but I've only done it from desktop. I've tried Streamlabs mobile and see if I can. I've been exclusively on Kick a lot lately. Yeah, I've been told about Kick. I don't think it's, I don't think the audience gain would be enough to justify being on there. So I don't hear anything, snap, you're good. So really, okay, let's talk about exertion versus safety. As you get more experience with lifting, you can push closer and closer to that fine line between hurting yourself and getting the most out of a set. Now, you want to keep good form. If you're getting close to the point of failure, that final rep or 2 reps, if you have a little form break, that's okay, okay? I'm not one of these people that wants to sacrifice exertion and effort for form, right? If you, let's say, you're benching, the last rep or two, your ass starts to come up and you're really, really straining just to get that weight up. Those are still very valuable reps, even if form isn't, you know, you must have the perfect form, that kind of thing. Same thing with squat, you know. Obviously, you want to try and stay at peak depth, but if the last rep or two, your depth, you know, is a bit, you know, an inch and a half higher, you know, it's not like that rep is giving you zero value. You want to keep form ideal, but if you, it's the same thing with a myo rep. What I like to do for my curling exercises at the ends for biceps is concentration curls, right? I'll hit my set. In the last few reps, I will assist with the other hand to get the curl up and then fight the eccentric. Morning, Big Red. So I hope that's of use to y'all. Let's go. Let's go Out of Control by U2. That's a good song. I'm not a huge U2 fan, but there are a few songs of theirs I really dig. Out of Control is one of them. A belt isn't strictly necessary for good mornings, by the way. I like it just because it gives me a way to engage my abs more. The whole point of this is to engage your quads, or sorry, not your quads, your hamstrings, as opposed to your lower back. And if you're using your abs, it puts less stress on your lower back. All right, let's go. Oh, God, I feel that stretch. It's good. Stretching your hamstrings is what you're looking for there. You can think of this exercise, the good morning, a bit like a Romanian deadlift, right? With a Romanian deadlift, or stiff-legged deadlift even, you keep your knees almost completely unbent. You're really focusing on that torso. If you just hang like here with no weight, you will feel a stretch in your hamstrings. The good morning is that same principle, but instead of a tension, because you're holding it, it's a compression because you're bearing it on your upper back. I hope that's useful. I think that was 10. I don't recall how many reps that was. Anyway, we've been holding the rack for a while. So he's going to knock out this one more set. We're going to move the machines. We'll hit some abs. Oh, hanging leg raises are going to feel great actually today. Shit. Since nobody's using it, I might actually stick here and do hanging leg raises on the knurled bar because I really like the knurled bar. We might do that. All right. Final set. Let's go. Here's the wild thing too. I'm gonna be biking over to Mililani today, and then going for a hike in the Y&I range after this kind of squat workout. My legs are going to be cooked today. Out of control. Let's go. Set. Here we go. Now you can vary stance on these. It doesn't really matter. I like to alternate between narrow and wide. Oh. Now, don't get me wrong. Good morning. You should feel it some in your lower back, but that's not the main goal. The main goal is to feel it in your hamstrings. If you're doing a good morning and you are not feeling it in your hamstrings, reevaluate your form because you may be missing something. So we're going to D-rack now. We're going to do hanging leg raises here. Because that knurled bar, you need better grip strength and just overall going to feel real good. Lift you guys up just a touch. Yeah. That should about do. Okay, perfect. Let's take off the plate, move the bar out of the way. Like that. Check chat. Morning, Dodge. Morning, Big Red. Morning, Matt W. Good morning and happy weekend. Yes, it is the weekend. The weekend is here. All right, so we're going to do hanging leg raises now. Pretty easy. You can use a wider grip if you want. The goal is to use your lower abs to bring your legs up. I mean, it's not rocket science how these work. After squats, those are just killer. In a good way. Abs are on fire, of course, but we got something. Be careful. There we go. Hey, JJ, good to see you. One thing I really like about hanging leg raises and pairing them with squat day is right with the squat, you have a load on your shoulders compressing your body, right? A hanging leg raise gives your spine a little bit of a decompression. It just feels good. The other thing is with the leg raise, right? You're contracting your abs to bring your legs up. And as one contracts, the other is allowed to expand, right? So if you contract your abs, your spine's gonna, to bring your legs up, your spine's gonna have to curve to support that and stretch it out a little bit. All right. Next side. Oh, let me get that way. There we go. Six. Nine. It's 12. Feels good. Got one more of those. Do you ever do planks? Yeah. So planks, the trouble with planks is that after a while, just doing planks on your elbows gets easy. So you can alternate it by having planks on one arm, planks on extended, uh, but any of those tend to work upper body, shoulders, and such more than it works your abs. I mean, I'll occasionally throw in a set of planks, but in general, uh, planks often will get to the point where you've got to be planking for minutes on end to feel anything. Uh, so it's just not as useful as leg raises. The other thing is that leg raises in particular, right? So with your ab muscles, you've got 2, 4, 6, and then 8, right? So leg raises are going to hit the bottom 4 in the abs, your lower abs, better than planks are. Planks are going to hit kind of everything about equally, but leg raises will hit your lowers really well. And crunches will tend to hit your crunches, setups, or any variety of that movement will hit your uppers. Let's see if Cocky can take out Pint Vandy today. I have mixed feelings about that game because I like both teams. I want everyone to have a good time and nobody to get hurt. Both teams should be ranked, by the way. The fact that South Carolina uh, is 6-3, got Mickey Moused out of a win with LSU, barely lost to Alabama. Now, they did get dusted by Ole Miss, but I think South Carolina absolutely deserves to be ranked at this point. All right. Like, they're in a triangle of suck with A&M and LSU. A&M beat LSU. LSU beat South Carolina. And then South Carolina beat A&M. So, like, this is bias between programs. South Carolina absolutely should be ranked. Okay, last set. It's a grip strength. Come on. For $1, the Reds are no longer under the Diamond Sports Group umbrella. Interesting. All right, let's move on to the machines. Fuck. Do you think that's going to make much of a difference for the way the Reds are operating or not? I don't know. All right. So this is high volume day. We're going to hit lower this bugger. There we go. Nice. All right. That is too short. The hanging leg raises really do feel good as a way to decompress the spine. Good question there, Steven. We got 13 people. All right. Those viewer numbers are starting to tick up. That makes me happy. Yeah, and ladies and gents, if you want advice, right, this didn't happen by accident. All the success I've had in my life didn't happen by accident. I got there, and I know how to help you get there. AskWillMuscle@gmail.com. You won't be disappointed. We're going to 205, and we're going to go for a hold count. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Come on. 13. Ooh, that was solid. It's 3 seconds per rep, 15 count. Good, 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 good. We're going to do that all 3 sets. That felt really solid. Write that down in my notebook over here. 3 seconds, 2:05. That was 15. Actually, I got an email from someone, so we may have another consultation coming up this weekend. I sent him a follow-up email. By the way, if you ask me for a consultation, okay, you want our response, expect follow-up questions. I want to get as much detail as possible so I can give you an adequate and useful response. What I don't want to do is give you consultation that is missing information or anything of that nature. All right, let's go next set. No new chats. Yeah. Dodge, how you feeling about, is it in Nashville or Columbia? Not that Nashville is much of a home field advantage, right? I don't want to be mean to Saban, but like, come on. Nashville is an easier place to play than Willie B. If anybody would know that, it is an A&M fan. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 11. Come on. Extra right ball. Ouch. Yeah, it's about a 45-second set. So that's about, for 15 reps, 3 seconds per rep. That's what we want. I'm going to stick with that. We're going to move the leg curls. And then we've got cable crunches. Oh, and pause goblet squats to finish. And then I got a Vitamin Ilani today. And I got a hike Pu'u Hapapa. This is a demonic leg day to be doing before all of that. I'm going to be... Well, if I don't run a calorie deficit today, I am going to be... That would be extremely irresponsible for my diet. So yeah, I strongly recommend it. If you want a consultation, okay? Fitness advice, diet advice, financial, like personal finance, philosophy, dating questions, you name it. Right, how many other nuclear engineer runway models who are financially independent at the age of 29 and have a six-pack do you know? Okay? No, really. Hell, how many other nuclear engineer runway models do you know? I don't even need to include the rest of it. Come on. All right, final set on extensions. This is absolutely torching my quads, which again are going to get wrecked on the way out to Mililani. Speaking of, I have two ways of doing this. I can take the long route through Aliamanu Crater, which is my normal pathway, or I could Leroy Jenkins it down the H201, which is just a little illegal, but incredibly convenient. Because of the downhill speed, I'd be probably going about 40 miles an hour, which is usually enough to keep up with traffic, especially if I'm riding the shoulder. Of course, that's going to be, it's going to probably have a lot of road debris on it. Usually shoulders do, and that's also a good way to get a flat. And at that speed, that might be fatal, so maybe I shouldn't. I'm tempted, but I feel like if I do it, it is going to be a bad outcome. It's not worth the extra 10 minutes it saves me. Plus, the extra miles I bike, it's just more calories burned. So anyway, here we go. Last set. 3, 1, 2. Plus, soon enough, I might have a car. 6. 12, 13, 14. I think I missed one. Ouch. Leg curls. Chat's quiet this morning. It's all right. Numbers are turning better though. I will give y'all a pose if we hit 25 likes. So definitely, if you have not, we're at 12 right now. Uh, you can let the Discord audience know that that's something that can be done. I'm not going to do it myself anymore. I'm tired of that. It's a nice thing. I don't mind doing it, but I know it's something y'all like. So I'm doing it for y'all. Y'all have to put in the effort. I think that's fair. It's a Saturday morning. There are 1,000 people on my server. Hell, like 100 plus alone hit the ping roll, and we got 15 in here. So I don't know what you want me to do about that. Let's go. All right. Same thing for this one. We're gonna hold. There we go. That'll lock in. We're gonna hold at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. Oh, wow, that hurt. Oh, those last few were so much more painful than the rest. Like the last 2 to 3 reps there were really where I started feeling it. That was 205. We did 15 reps there. I think we're gonna try. My hammies are just absolutely shot. How do we go down to 190? Cookies and Cream asks, "Oh yeah, are you winning the bid on that van?" I'm debating on whether or not I want to tell you guys because there are actually 2 vans, so it's a bit more complicated than that. Tell you what, if we get 20 likes, I will talk to you all about the van. Blowing leaves didn't get a notification the first time. Maybe the other 200 plus are other blowing leaves. That's true. It's November, so by this point it's winter time in the northern half of the country. But if you're in the southern half of the country, the leaves are changing and everything's very pretty, and it's like 65 degrees and it feels great. MFY 1969, he almost shit himself. Good set. Pretty much. This is 18 plus channel. You can say shit. But I appreciate the self-censorship. I appreciate you looking out for me like that. Science can be hot too. Could affect payroll because remember the Castellinis are very frugal with their money. That's true. That's true. But the Reds are a small market team. What owner is going to take over the Cincinnati Reds and start turning them into a spending powerhouse? I don't think there is one. Does Cincinnati have a local boy billionaire? See, maybe the people who run Grader's Ice Cream would be interested in buying it. So that's what Grader's needs to do. Expand, become national, keep the quality. Grader's is already expensive as shit, but quality is so much better. That's the one. Ohio, I'll give it to you this way. With Ohio, y'all, Ohio's the ultimate schizo tier food state because you pump out the garbage known as Gold Star and Skyline, and yet with UDF and with Grader's, your ice cream game is top notch, toppest of the top notch. If you've never had Grader's Black Raspberry Chip or Buckeye Blitz, like people love to meme on Ohio, but damn, do they know how to make some good ice cream? Oh, it's good. All right, next set. 2. I actually like sitting up more than leaning back. I feel like I get a better stretch. 6. 7. Yeah, for sure. 8. 9. Come on. That was only 12. My hamstrings are absolutely cooked. We're gonna go down to 160 and go for more reps. Those 3 fewer reps at less weight. So we're reaching the point of failure here, which is good. 190, this is be 160. So we got this, 3 sets of cable crunches, and then paused goblet squats, and then we're done. No quit bowl, Aggies fight on. Well, my Aggies are on a bye week, so we're 100% on Ohio. Again, Ohio, for food, Ohio is F tier. For ice cream, Ohio is S tier. And it's not even that Cincinnati style chili is a bad idea. It's a good idea. My quibble is with the execution. The way Skyline and Gold Star make it, it's horrendous. The quality is so abysmal. Because I've made Cincinnati style chili, because it's just chili with pasta on it, but the quality is so bad. Or pasta with chili on it, I should say. Sorry, the brain blood flow hard, difficult. Me no speak you well. Got me speaking like Joe Biden up in here. I'm talking about ice cream and not putting together coherent sentences. I'm channeling my inner Biden. There we go. Oh my god, this is just torture. This is even lower weight. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all I got. We are completely cooked. I was only able to 10 wrap that. All right, let's move to cable crunches. We're just don't fall off your bike later. Oh yeah, Camp Washington. The thing is, I make my own chili, and I think I make it pretty darn well. So chili is one of those things that you can make better than you can buy. I would never, unless I had a reason, I'm not going to be the kind of person to go out for chili. Like, I like the way I make it. I also find that most chilies are not spicy enough for my liking. Right, chili is originally a Mexican dish, chili con carne, and it's supposed to be hot. Go. All right, do we have any? Where's the kind? There it is. Totally missing it. There we go. Okay. Move you guys back so you can actually see what it is that I'm doing. And then bend this forward just enough to. That ought to do. Perfect. Okay. So cable crunches. The idea here is you use your abs to bring the weight down. Wish I had a gym, had a seated leg curl, much better than laying down. You know, it's funny, I used to prefer the prone leg curl, but anymore, I think you're right. I think seated is better. There's a getting poem by Justin Tucker. Fuck Justin Tucker. That's a low blow, man. Especially this year. He's a great kicker, but fuck Justin Tucker. Done properly, these will absolutely torch up your abs. Six. 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 seconds rep for 15 reps. Oh, ouch. Gotta go. Have a great weekend. All right, take care, Stephen. Good to have you on. What quantity? Got that from Lee Haney. Yeah. Well, uh, not exclusively. There are benefits in the gym to explosiveness. Now, for a hypertrophy-oriented set, if you're doing sets of 15 on something, with the exception of heavy breathing squats, you don't really need to focus on thrashing the weight as hard as you can. For this, you want those high quality, full range of motion, time under tension style sets. God. I would say for the most part, you're better off, yeah. Again, I'd say there is a balance. Form is important. Do not, but it can be overdone. You can focus on form to the point where you are limiting yourself from intensity. Uh, you don't want to be sacrificing intensity at the altar of the form must be perfect on every set or it does not count. Don't be don't be don't be there's you should be you want to be focused on form, you don't want to be anal retentive about form. I put it that way. All right, here we go. Next set. Five, four, five, six, 8, 9, 10. Come on, finish. Fight it. 13, 14, 15. Oh, lightheaded. Did the cable crunch this morning. I prefer to use the French curl bar. Uh, yeah. I Is the French curl bar the zigzag one? Uh, I can make the argument for using a variety of different grips. Really, for cable crunches, the goal is to burn out your abs. So whatever grip or instrument you use should be secondary to whatever allows you to grip it the easiest for the longest. For me, that tends to be the ropes because it gives me a surface that instead of grabbing onto it, squeezing the grip, the side of my palms can be used to push. I find that's a little bit easier. Takes a little bit of the burden off my forearms, off my grip strength. Again, the whole point of these cable crunches is for ab engagement, not grip strength. It's the same reason one might use straps. It's not to say you shouldn't train grip strength, but it's what are you trying to train grip strength with? Wow. So the top of the crater near my house is super green this morning. It's been raining a lot this week, It's very pretty. It used to be kind of brown because it hadn't rained. You know, the rainy season here on Oahu starts around November. Boy, it is just gorgeous. Okay, so we've got one more of these and 3 sets of paused goblet squats. God, that is just demonic. All right, 5 more likes, and I'll talk about the van. 10 more likes, and we'll do some posing at the end. So if you want that, go engage my Discord. There are 1,000 people on there. So all you need is 10 more, or literally less than 1% of them, uh, to toss a like. It's literally one click. That's a click, well, 2 clicks. Click the link and click the like button. Better still if they hit the subscribe bell or the notification bell on the subscribe button. Here we go. Final set on abs. 5. 3. 5. 7. 8. 9. 10. Come on. 15. 14. Nice. Yeah, so you don't want to compromise form. So the way MFY, that's a great way to put it. Let me write down my abs. With form, I allow myself, right, if the last rep or two in your set breaks a little bit of form, that's natural. That's gonna happen as you're pushing towards failure. But you don't want it to be, every rep. If every rep has an issue with form, then you need to go down weight. But if it's just the last rep or two in a set, I'm okay with that, right? As long as the form break is relatively minor, and as long as, excuse me, as the form break is relatively minor, and as long as it's really just the last rep or two. Okay, so we're going to move the bench over just a touch. We're going to grab a couple of plates. Okay, so I'm going to stack these plates on and put my heels on the edge of the plates. So it's almost like I'm on my tiptoes. What this does, it allows me to come down and keep my back near vertical. The idea is to make this completely quad focused. What we're going to do is pause at the bottom for a 3 count and then come up. These are goblet squats. Through the reverse grip on the French curl. So okay, so you'd be holding it like this. See, I feel like that would just destroy my grip. By about the 15th set, or the 15th rep, I'd be unable to grip onto the bar. I guess if I use straps, I could probably do that. That might not be a bad idea. Using the FC curl, whatever works for you. Okay, well, fair enough. Yeah, that one's very much a your mileage may vary thing. For me, it's the ropes that are the easy one there. All right, let's go. So pause goblet squats. These are an absolutely brutal finisher. I love them. Move you guys back just a touch. Yeah, that's perfect. Here we go. Just over the 2 hour mark for this lift, which considering we had a technical glitch, completely had to reboot for 10 minutes. That's okay. Here we go. Oh man, that's brutal. All right, give me 1 sec, y'all. I gotta use the bathroom. We'll do the final 2 sets. Oh my God. Okay, just sitting in this position right here with no weight, the quads are shot. Ah, dude, biking to Mililani is gonna be a bitch. Yeah, it's gonna be a bike to Mililani, a hike up Pu'uhapapa, and then a bike back from Mililani. Oh, and yes, Pu'uhapapa is uh, one of the ridges on the Waianae Range over on the west side of Oahu. It's real pretty. Um, it's like in between, not if you look on a map, it's like in between Nanakuli and Schofield Barracks. All right, let's go. Okay, so now you'll notice on the first set, my legs were canted, right? So the knees were kind of going outwards, which is good. Now this time, we're gonna bring them together and keep them in front. works a slightly different range of auxiliary muscles. So, you know, this is things like your abductors and adductors. I may have that backwards. Uh, this gym does not have those, you know, the ones where you're sitting and you bring your legs together or you split them apart against weight. Those are abductor and adductor exercises. This is an acceptable substitute. Stances almost like Fudo sissy squat. Oh yeah. No, so I do sissy squats on my leg press days. Uh, yeah, it is something akin to a sissy squat. Sometimes I do sissy squats with a barbell. The way I do sissy squats, I use it with the Smith machine because it allows me to really lean forward and almost go off balance. And I try to go, you know, like almost like a rock star, try to go like this, almost try to keep your hips flat. Uh, that puts just an unbelievable, that really maxes out the range of motion on your quads. So I do those, but not on squat day. No, no, sir. Those are for leg press day. Because leg press to me is a smaller range of motion and much more focused than the squat. So a good pair for leg press are some more range of motion exercises. All right, here we go. All right, so now we're putting the legs together. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 6. That's good. All right, we got one more. Oh, we got 19 likes. One more, we'll talk about the van. 6 more, I'll take my shirt off and we'll pose. So I only got one more set for it, so it's now or never. I got to give y'all a goal, you know? Okay, so final set here. First one we kind of did, legs at, you know, kind of a 45-degree angle. Next one's going to be real wide, like a almost horizontal. That is going to hit the glutes a little bit more. It's a good finisher. Okay, all right. All right, that's it. Strong like ball. Strong like ball. I'll psych myself up a bit. That last bit of energy. Make this worth it. All right, here we go. Strong like ball. Let's go. All the nothing now. How bad you want it? How bad you want it? How bad you want it? Strong like balls, God. Wide. Here we go. Nice and wide. 2. Oh, balance, balance, balance. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 10. Oh my God. Ouch. Wow, that was hard. All right, I'll put up the plates. Okay. Let's see if we get 20 or 25. Nope. All right, looks like we're at 19. That's a pity. That's okay. All right, save up here. Bring it in. That is absolutely just all my shit's fried. That's better. Okay. Whew. Do you use electrolytes? Not particularly. I'll use creatine, but electrolytes, it's mostly just salt. So, if you get a decent diet in, you really don't need it to recover. I think you're better off drinking water and then eating food. Just my opinion. It's not necessary, but that's a good question. Um, yeah, MFY, if you like those pause goblin squats, try it the way I just did. Do 3 sets. First set sort of a, neutral, I guess 45 degrees, 30 to 45 degrees from front for each leg. Then do one with the legs as close together as you can tolerate. Then do one super wide, like 60 degrees, like what I was doing there. You'll feel it in different parts of your legs. I really like that last one with the wide because it will hit your glutes really well, better than you expect. Oh, okay, well, we hit 20 likes. All right, in that case, I will talk to you all about the van, which I was kind of hoping to do. So, good news, everybody. There are 2 vans I was looking at. One was a 1998 Honda Acti. One was a 1994 Subaru Sambar. Both of these are what is known as K-vans. K-vans are imported Japanese microvans that were never sold in the United States, at least not in volume, due to bullshit safety regulations. And now that it's 2024, you can import any vehicle you like to the United States, provided it is at least 25 years of age. So that means a 1999 or older K-van can be imported from Japan. The yen is very weak against the dollar right now, to the point where I believe it used to be that dollar was worth about 100 yen. Now it's worth about 150. In other words, 100,000 yen is something like $670. So uh, I was more interested in the Honda Acti. But the sandbar had enough interesting features and it was in pretty good nick. So I threw a lowball offer out on the out on the auction website. So I have a friend who lives over in Japan. Met him through a coworker, and he imports vehicles from Japan for a fee. It's pretty reasonable, and I put a bid out there for 250,000 yen. That's about 1750, like $1,750. I got the sandbar for 232,000 yen. That is, I believe, 1,520 US dollars, which is low. The cost of importing it and shipping it here to Hawaii from Japan is roughly about $1,500 as well. And then customs and taxes is based off of the value and weight of the vehicle. Well, this is a vehicle I paid $1,500 for and weighs 1,900 pounds. In other words, the taxes and import costs will be minimal from a governmental perspective. So what I've effectively done is, and I'm going to get a few maintenance items done on it in Japan. I suspect that shouldn't cost me more than about $500. So 1,500 to buy, 500 to get optimized. Maybe a fresh pair of tires or something too. The tires are real small. They're like I think 12-inch or 13-inch. So again, it's a K-van. It's small. Um, you handle all of that. Probably looking at 2,000 to 2,500 before exporting it from Japan. Duties will be very small, probably less than $200 for duties on both sides, governmental fees and such, registration, and then 1,500 to import it. You're looking at less than $4,000 for a K-van in very good shape that is big enough on the inside to hold my bike, seat for, or carry a huge range of goods. I mean, K trucks and vans powered Japan for decades. They're fantastic vehicles. They're incredibly efficient. Now, mine's unfortunately going to have an automatic transmission, which means it won't get quite as good fuel economy, more 30 mpg as opposed to 40. It'll also be slower. But on the plus side, in the notorious traffic of Oahu, there are benefits to that. Uh, Definitely incorporating those in my next day workout. Saving those to the end of your workout is sadomasochistic. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I am. I don't know if you were here for when I hit my final squat set. I actually played dominance and submission by Blue Oyster Cult. So, yes, actually, yes. If y'all want me to talk more about that kind of topic, askballmuscle@gmail.com can give you all the deets. Definitely come talk to me about that. That is, let's see, we're looking at 20 thumbs up, so no posing for y'all today. Unfortunately, we did not hit the 25 likes threshold. Bit disappointing, but hey, it is what it is. That is going to be it for me for now. I have a potential consultation video coming out. We'll see if I do it today. I don't know if I will. It really depends on if my client gets back to me. I sent him a follow-up email to ask a little bit more questions because I really, like, I will write down in my notebook over there. I will formulate a really proper response. So that way my advice is actionable, it is relevant, and it's not missing on details that would change my analysis. When I do these consultations, I put effort into it, which is why I expect something in return. Usually that is a monetary fee. Other times it can be, if you are bigger on social media, a shout out. So, come talk to me. If you're really interested in that, askballmuscle@gmail.com. I promise you there's a lot of useful information to be gleaned from that. So, that is going to be it for me for now, though. If y'all, again, we may have a consultation stream at some point this weekend. Failing that, I will be live in here tomorrow, 5 a.m. Hawaiian Standard Time. That is now because we have shifted back, I believe, 7 Pacific and 10 a.m. Eastern. I believe that is 3 p.m. GMT for my European audience. It's somewhere in the evening. Anywho, that we're going to be doing a shoulder dominant push day. And I'm really excited about that because I've been doing some research on the Klokov press, which is a variety on the behind the neck press that a Russian bodybuilder named Klokov, powerlifter named Klokov, has done. It's really good at range of motion. I think it should be a good variation. Definitely going to be challenging, but that's going to be tomorrow, 5 a.m. Hawaiian Standard Time. Until then, y'all, make good decisions. Those good decisions form your actions. Those actions form your habits. Those habits form your values. Those values form an ethos that could be the guide star through the rough waters of life. Much love, y'all. Come in for the hug. Shoots. See you later.